Right, hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports for the second quarterfinal of the Olympic Sevens. We have got kickoff. It is France taking on Argentina, the hosts, versus a side in Argentina that looked really, really good throughout the weekend. Early penalty there for Argentina. Very interested to see how this game goes because it is France who have been growing as a sevens nation, desperate to deliver a medal against an Argentina side who have been really, really good recently. I mean, we saw how, I think it was the last Olympics, they kind of really announced themselves, and they've only been getting better. And hopefully this will then, for them, I suppose, this is the next big step, to become contenders regular contenders. So it's going to be an interesting game ahead. I'm still sort of coming down a little bit from that Blitzbox win against the All Blacks. The fact that South Africa will be in the semi-finals this weekend, have two opportunities to play for medal after how they played yesterday, is phenomenal. And just goes to show you how volatile the sevens game can be. It was a group of death for a reason, to be fair. But focusing on this game, it is a penalty for France inside their own 22. And Anton Dupont starting on the bench as usual. It'd be interesting to see when he comes on and how he plays. Obviously very new to the sevens game, but has looked very solid and has been getting all the plaudits and all the attention. But the man you really, really want to watch tonight, if in a French jersey, in my opinion, is Stephen Perez-Martin. Yes, he's my namesake. Maybe that influences, but he is a proper player. Right, now Argentina building from deep here. Going on the right-hand side. And on the left-hand side, turnover ball is now for France. Now good all flows here. Pisquet's got a bit of space down the left-hand side here. Goes back inside, looking for options here. Desperate defense this now for Argentina. Right, so big opportunity here, obviously now with the penalty here from France. Just outside the 22. They're on the right-hand side. And it's a good line being run, but it's a good tackle. And it falls back to, eventually back to Perez-Martin. Showing go by himself. Brought down just outside the 22. Now presents for Perez-Martin. Down the right-hand side they go. 2-on-1 situation. Surely they must score. Steps back inside, and he is over. Good work there. And Ando Timo scored a brace in the game earlier today. He's over first year for France, and the start of France absolutely erupts. There's a lot of French people over there, and as you'd expect in the crowd, and that's a perfect start for the home side. Yeah, just be remaining patient, I think, is probably the main thing there. Wait for the opportunities, and eventually finding a bit of space on the outside. Right, the restart, the conversion was good, by the way. So 7-0, competitive restart as well. Trying to get a win back here off France. They're looking at the breakdown, but I think they actually have turned it down. Perez-Martin now uses it. Now a bit of space. Tell you what, has he got the pace? He does have the pace. They'll go in for a second. Brilliant work that from France. The try scorer is Aaron Grenadier-Inkenang. And I tell you what, that's a really, really good try. Good work down at the breakdown, and then it's almost a basic contact. Quick release, and Perez-Martin gets to them going down the right-hand side. And it's just that delay of a pass, and then bang, on the angle. He's taken on the angle, moving away around the outside. Really good work that being done. Good awareness that from Inkenang. And I'll tell you what, they couldn't have asked for a better start than that. And that's another really good conversion attempt as well. So France go 14-0 up. That was the lead that the Blitzbox had, which became unassailable. So they'll be hoping for a similar result here, will France. They go down the middle there. And a bit of space here. Perez into Martin. And Turner will knocked on by the Argentinian player. It was Rodrigo Isgro. But it's a great, really well done. I mean, it's Antoine Zegdar. He goes up and wins the ball back off the kickoff. And that's, I mean, it's amazing how competitive kickoffs and sevens have become. Antoine Dupont very calmly watching on. We'll see him in the second half. But 40 seconds left in the half. What France would love to do is to go into half time with a potential 19-0 lead. Even the 14-0 lead would be massive. Right, now Schrader's looking the ball inside, and he will go over. What do you think? Yes, he will. I'll tell you what, he's brought up the TV dive, but what a try that is from Aaron Gridier and Kenang. They're going to have a look, but I think he's done so well here, and I think that is going to be France going into half-time with a 19-0 lead over Argentina. What a performance it has been for the first half on the home side. Goes aerial. Yeah, you could have awarded that in real time. So well done. And we see these spectacular finishes these days, don't we? They launch themselves into the air, and once they're in the air, they're untouchable, aren't they? Phenomenal try, really phenomenal work that. And that's another corker of a conversion. 21-0 at half-time. Well, I'll tell you what, there will be some comeback if Argentina managed to come back from this. But this, I think, for me, is France 1 foot in the quarterfinal, where they will face the Blitzbox on Saturday. What a match it's going to be. Absolutely epic to be able to be there. So once again, the South Africa beating New Zealand in Stade de France when it matters the most. Not the first time that's happened recently, is it? Yeah, I still can't believe it, actually. It's phenomenal, and this is, I think, I suppose, what makes the Sevens game so exciting. When you look at how teams can change in a day. You know, you have an off day and you're not at the office, you turn up the next day. I mean, even look at France here. I mean, they've been good this tournament, but I tell you what, I mean, they haven't been this good. This has been phenomenal. Right, taking his time here is Stephen Perez Ida Martin. Stevens, you know, world-class athletes. And, you know, he's just cut off the same. We're basically cut off the same cloth, really. I reckon I can give him a run for his money. I reckon I'm pretty sevens fit at the moment. Probably in the forwards these days. Maybe my time as a playmaker is probably gone. But tell you what, I reckon I can still pack a punch. Anyway, they do get things underway. Go down the centre of the park to France. Once again, it is competitive. And a couple of knock-ons in there. It will be a scrum for Argentina. And if they are to get into this game, they're going to have to score really quickly. Right, so Anton DuPont getting ready to come on, make his appearance in the final, in the final quarterfinal rather. Bears saying, why don't they have 15s for the Olympics if they can have 7s? Why not 15s? We'll have the World Cup all over again, because unfortunately it just takes far too long. Yeah, I mean, and 7s is made for Olympics, isn't it, really? Braden saying, superb performance by Blitzbox. Kudos from Ireland. Appreciate that. Ireland, I'll tell you what a quarterfinal they've got. I think it's our last one of the evening, up against Fiji a bit later. Good defense that from France. Having to build really from deep here. And caught on the ball. There are not too many options. Now they're on the left-hand side, you know, Argentina. Now there's a bit of space for them to get running. Joseph trying to get across. Inside ball from Isgro. It's a good tackle, though, on Matthias Adzurzik. Now that's a nice angle being run. Good work that. This is Santiago Murray. Now ball up top. This is much better from Argentina. And there it is. There's the breakdown in the middle. Has he got the pace? Has he got the pace? He does have the pace. Rodrigo Isgro will go over for the first try for Argentina. There's still plenty of time in this game. Under the polls as well. So they'll get up to 7. Yeah, there is, well, the post was going green before he even kicked it. So with no pressure on the kick, but he makes no mistakes. 21 points to 7. Right, so there's about 5 minutes left on the clock. Plenty of time here for Argentina. And they go short from the kickoff. This will be competitive. And it's not back to Anton DuPont, who's onto the park. And knocked on by France. Couple of mistakes creeping into their game now. So it'll be a scrum for Argentina. I'll tell you what, score off the back of this. And things could suddenly get very, very interesting. Right, on the right-hand side, a bit of Messi, but now eventually falls back. Now goes to the boot there. Does Luciano Gonzalez. Luciano Gonzalez. The ball's coming. Oh, I tell you what. This is going to be an interesting one for the referee to call. I think this has been carried back by a Grenadier in Canning. Where does he pick this ball up here? He knocks it back. Then he grounds it. I think this is taken back. I think it's going to be a 5-minute scrum here for Argentina. That would be my guess. I mean, Timo check here. The interesting thing is that he then actually almost like, does he actually ground it there? Ball's almost up. The ball is up. And then it's ripped from him by It's the Argentina replacement, actually. Marcos Moneta, who then goes down. No tries the call. Carried back, I think, will be the call. So it'll be a 5-meter scrum. All right, so 5-meter scrum here for Argentina. As I said, plenty of time. They score here and convert it. And game seriously on. Right, scrum. Move to the left-hand side. Try and go to the poles. Make this interesting. I want to see the French sweat a little bit. Penalty that for Argentina. Now, there we go. Surely try time. Surely try time. It's a great tackle coming. And pick up and go here. Back down the inside. No advantage. Go back for the penalty. Taking it now from Zatzuk, who's just short. They're trying to recycle this for Argentina. And have another stop. We have another check here. Referee Jordan Way going to have a check, as being assisted, by the way, by AJ Jacobs, the South African, who at one stage was looking like the only opportunity we're going to have a South African in the quarterfinal. But now we're going to have 7, in fact more than 7, potentially 12 play in a semi-final on Saturday. How exciting is that? And the yellow card. Well, that's going to make life interesting here for France. Right, so Jordan Seppo's off. And France will play with 6 for the next 2 minutes. And Argentina have got to make this count. Got to score quickly now after that yellow card. They call for the scrum. Right, bit of a word from the referee. Yeah, just over 3 minutes left on the clock. Argentina scored now and convert. They'll have another minute to play with France down to 6. So very, very stressful times now if you're a French supporter. But they will need to score twice and convert just to take the game into extra time. So still plenty of work to do here for Argentina. Penalty advantage there. I tell you what, it could be risk of another penalty. Another yellow card, could France. Goes himself. Just short to Argentina. And that's 4 defensive players involved there. So this is try time all over it. And there it is. But they've had to go a bit wide. A little bit wide, and they would have wanted to. Eventually, it is Marcos Moneta who goes over. Conversion to come. Need to take quickly. But it's an important conversion. Almost actually need to go inside there. Could have found themselves an extra 10 meters inside. But anyway, the main important thing is that they're over. Important conversion, this. Does get it. Does get it. That's the main thing. That is the main thing. Right. 39 seconds left on the yellow card for France. And Argentina do win it back off the kickoff. Right, 6-man France now against the 7-man Argentina. Chip over the top wasn't the right decision. Really, really poor decision there from Moneta. You didn't need to do it. You've got the 1-man overlap. Couple of phases, and the space would have been created. So turnover ball there now. Antoine Dupont looking for options. Goes back to Dupont. Chosen goes himself. Eventually brought down just past Timmy line on the right-hand side. I'm back on the inside. They're never going to find too much space, so I'll give them the fact that they are man down. Bit of a poor pass that, but it does find Ryan Rebbage. Big counteract coming from Argentina, and Anton Dupont does manage to get it out. Now a bit of space opening up here for the French. More to the point, they're running the clock down here. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. If they score here now, that should be the game done. They will be up to full contingent as well after this break and play. But still with 6 on the field here, France. Anton Dupont just looking to try and slow things down. Just over a minute on the clock. They don't need to force anything yet, do France. Argentina have to find a try here. But really good work. This patient work that's being done by France. Now Anton Dupont gets away from 2. Then loses the ball here. And penalty for no release. 44 seconds left. That should probably do it here for France, who will book a place in the quarterfinal against the Blitzboks on Saturday. And that time in that semi-final will be 3:30, with the other semi-final at 4 o'clock. And then regardless of what happens there, the Blitzboks will have an opportunity to play for a medal. The bronze medal match at 7 o'clock. Gold medal match taking place at 7:45. So make sure that you get that those times into your diaries, because the Blitzboks will be playing for the medal this weekend. That is the main thing. That is the main thing from today. That's all that counts after today. After a tough yesterday, we will in fact be in medal contention. How we've done it, I don't know. We have done it, and it looks like France is going to join us. 31 seconds left on the clock. Back to a full contingent as well. Sappy go down on the left-hand side. And there is Seppo who got the yellow card. Another penalty here for France. And you can see the celebration already coming from some of the French players. They booked their place in the semi-final as well. Against all odds, really. I mean, Argentina, what a team they are. Tap and go here from Anton Dupont. And he's going to say, no, thank you very much. He's actually going to go over. Argentina had switched off. They had finished it. And Anton Dupont's gone over and scored a try. France booked themselves a spot into the semi-finals. They'll face South Africa at 4 o'clock. Sorry, 3:30 rather, on Saturday. Make sure you are there as we get our second semi-finalist. And 8 very quickly becoming down to 4. It's down to 6 remaining. 2 more quarters still to come. Fiji versus Ireland, as well as Australia taking on the USA.